Hey guys, how's it going? It's Molly. I'm here today to do my next installment of Shop My Stash. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Molly. I'm a busy mom of two. My upload schedule is all over the place, but I do try to upload like 2 to 3 times a week. And if you're interested in beauty content from just a regular old person, you should subscribe. Okay, so for my Shop My Stash videos, I think I keep it pretty traditional. I'll talk about the things that I chose last rotation, let you know my thoughts and about how often I used everything, and then we'll move into the shopping portion. So if that sounds interesting, then keep watching. Whew, okay. Oh, good God. I'm rusty. I don't know when I filmed last. It's been kind of nuts around here. Like, we're remodeling our kitchen. The work hasn't even started yet, and I'm already like, I don't have time for anything. And then it was my son's birthday and Valentine's Day, and I don't know, for whatever reason, multitasking, I can only do so much. So uploads have been sporadic and I was going to say sporadic and inconsistent, but those are essentially synonyms. So I'm rambling. Let's cut to the chase. Okay, we're going to talk about foundation first. I chose the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I don't know. I think this may have caused a few zits to pop up. Like, it wasn't a full-fledged like breakout. Like, when I think of a breakout, I think of a lot of zits, but definitely more than one zit when I used this. And so I only used it twice. So I really didn't get much use out of that. I've really been focusing on my Project Pan foundation, which, spoiler alert, it's like gone. I mean, it looks like there's some in there, but I'm having to scrape the inside. I need to get a spatula, but I digress. That is not what this video is about. This is not a Project Pan update. Okay, but that's just a little mini update I am very excited about. Okay, so anyways, yeah, no, not really into it. I don't really care for this foundation. It's fine. The finish is fine, but my skin evidently, possibly may not like it. I don't know. Like, I don't feel confident enough in that to say that that's for sure what caused the breakout. Again, air quotes, using that term loosely, but regardless, it gave me pause and I decided not to use it very much. Okay, blush. I used this. This is the Tarte Blushing Bride blush. This is the blush I used for my wedding. It is a really beautiful, I was thinking it was cool tone, but oh, look at me trying to swatch on the Sahara Desert of hands. Which really doesn't work. Can I do just a finger swatch? How about a palm swatch? That might be better. Can you see it? No. Not really. There's a hand swatch. Is that cool tone? It's really pretty. It's a very beautiful blush, and I love the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush formula. One of my all-time favorite blush formulas. Totally worth $29. Highly recommend it, but they also go on sale often. Usually, like, Ulta does, one of their days of 21 Days of Beauty has these half off. Doesn't matter. Anyways, so it's been like 3 weeks since I filmed this last. And I need to back up a minute. I'm so sorry. Again, very rusty. The way that I've been structuring things so that I make sure that my Project Pan, I am shaking my camera. I'm so animated. Let me just whoa it up a minute here. Okay. In order to make sure that I am giving my Project Pan items enough love, the way that I'm doing things is every Monday through Thursday, I have to use my Project Pan items, like all of them. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I can use my Shop My Stash items. Or maybe it was every Tuesday, Wednesday. I obviously don't remember. Sorry, I think I'm wrong. I think what I told myself was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I was going to use my Project Pan, and the rest of the time I could do Shop My Stash. But it's ended up that I've been using my Project Pan stuff way more just because I'm feeling invigorated and I want to use them. So anyways, the blush, I used this in the past 3 weeks. I used this like 6 times, and the rest of the time I either wasn't wearing makeup. There were several There was like 2 Saturdays that I didn't wear makeup because we went swimming instead. And yeah. And then, yeah, I was using my project pan. So 6 times. Okay, same with the highlighter. This highlighter is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. Ooh, it is broken. You can't really tell, but it is, it's been compromised. Anyways, this is in the shade Prismatic Amethyst. I dropped it, and so it's cracked along the pan. So I know that if I'm too loosey-goosey with it, it's just going to shatter. Anyway, this I used 6 or 7 times, I would say. It's pretty, but it's definitely like a more icy highlight, and I typically want something a little bit more like warm and inviting. I don't know. So yeah, it's pretty. I think I mentioned in that video, my last Shop My Stash video, when I was shopping for this, that I bought this on a whim. Like my son, who was born in February, saw the name and was like, "Mom, you have to get that." I was like, "Oh yeah, guess I do." I'm easily swayed. So anyway, I like it for like nostalgia reasons, but it's not my favorite highlight. The formula is top notch though. It does like, so I guess in that swatch, when I was showing you guys on camera, it wasn't really picking it up. It's a duochrome. It's purple and silver, I would say. It's really pretty. Okay, bronzer, Marc Jacobs, Omega Bronze. Is that what you are? Tantastic. It's a pan almost as big as your face. This would last for forever. I compared the net weight of this with like my Milani bronzer that is in my Shop My Stash, and it's like multiple times more. It's a lot. You could probably use this bronzer every day for 5 years and not run out of it. It's just enormous. It was also $50, but I totally got it 50% off when they were going out of business. So, I digress. I used this. Pray for me. This is not going well. Anyways, I used this every day that I wasn't using my Milani one. So 9-ish times. Yeah, 9-ish. We'll go with that. That sounds about right. Okay. Eyeshadow palettes. So I chose 3. This one is the Glam palette by Natasha Denona. I definitely got some use out of this. I got more use out of this than I have since I purchased it. I'll be honest, this is not my favorite Natasha Denona palette, mainly because I don't typically want cool tones. I just prefer neutrals or warm tones, or color. But cool tones, maybe not. But anyway, there's also cool tones in my Tartelette in Bloom palette, which is the one that's in my project pan. So I've kind of been like, if I'm gonna make myself do a cool tone look, I'm trying to really force myself to use that. Because there is a specific cool tone look that I use when I use that palette, or that I do when I use that palette. Anyway, this I used 4 times. And sometimes, no, I take that back. I believe it was 6 times. I forgot. There was a couple of times that I just chose one shade out of here to use. But the shimmers in here are really, really beautiful. I will say the mattes, there's this one warm toned matte and it throws me off. It makes me wish that there were more warm toned mattes. The rest of the mattes are all cool toned. And you honestly, I've come up with some gorgeous looks with this. So there's nothing wrong with this palette whatsoever. It is very, very pretty. Quality is there. It's everything that Natasha Denona typically is. So, if you like cool tones and you like Natasha Denona, go for it. So now the other eyeshadow palettes that I chose were these Unique Beauty palettes. So we've got the Me, Myself, and I Pressed Pigment palette and the Bubble Time Pressed Pigment palette. These were part of a collection that they released. Each are 6 pans. Each of them have a multi-chrome. This is the multi-chrome in this one. And actually, I think maybe both. Oh, this might be a multi-chrome also. It's for sure, definitely. No, that's a multi-chrome. I'm seeing purple and blue and green. And this one is blue and purple for sure. Maybe some green. I don't know, but different tones. Very pretty. And then this one, this is the multi-chrome. And I got some good use out of that. I don't know if you can see. Do you see that dip? Do you see that? That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. That brings me so much joy now that I've like been embarking and dipping my toes in the project pan world. Seeing that is beyond satisfying. I'm a weirdo. What can I say? I really thoroughly am loving the fact that I'm getting some use out of my collection for once. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so anyways, the shadows that I used the most out of these, how do I want to hold these? Are this one out of this one, and then this one out of this one. And I was using these way more than the Glam palette because I was pairing those multi-chromes with my Project Pan palette. So I use this 10, 12, 13, 14 days. Like these were consistent across the board. Like I was reaching for those a lot because I was loving those multi-chromes. They were so sparkly and so beautiful. And also these palettes are only like 20 bucks. They're great. I would love to try more from Unique Beauty. So they've got 3 mattes, 3 shimmers in each. Dang. There's a little finger swatch of that one. Look at it's so pretty. This is hot pink, orange, blue, maybe some green. I feel like I'm winded. I'm talking so much that I'm forgetting to breathe. Anyway, very, 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 very pretty. Okay, awkward swatching. Don't mind my armpits. Good God. Can I edit that out? Maybe. Okay, so, and then the lippies that I chose, I've got 3. For whatever reason, I just keep forgetting about the lippies. I know that I'm choosing them and then I forget that I don't know. It's very weird. I used all of these once is all. So I did use this Milani lipstick. This is a matte lipstick in the shade Flirty. Super, super pretty. It's just this gorgeous like berry shade. However, I found this to be really pretty drying, and I did top it with this gloss. This is the Iconic London gloss. So as I mentioned in my Shop My Stash, I do like this to kind of tone down other shades, and that worked out really well. And it made this one more comfortable. But I also found with the Milani one that it was a little bit more difficult to get like a precise lip line. And I don't know, like I noticed that with matte formulas, that you almost need a lip liner in order to have that perfect lip line. And maybe, okay, I take that back. I think it's not the matte formula, it's the shade. It's just a deep berry. And of course you're gonna want a lip liner. That's obvious. So don't listen to me, just Captain Obvious over here. And then next is the NYX Butter Lipstick, not gloss, stick. In the shade Root Beer Float. This is what I have on today. So I wore it today because I forgot that I chose it until I went back and watched my footage from last time. Cool. It's just, I don't know what happens in my brain. Things just happen. I don't know where thoughts appear. They just appear. Okay, and then there is a swatch of that. I don't know why I swatched it either, for Christ's sake. It's on my lips. Beautiful shade, gorgeous formula, so comfortable. I really am realizing that I prefer creams. I just think they're so much more comfortable. So that's what I tend to reach for when it comes to lippies. That's what I enjoy the most. So, okay, I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and get to shopping. All right. Okay, you guys, so I am ready to do my shopping. I've got my Project Pan items organized over here. Also, I found this Danessa Myricks Vision Cream Cover Sample Pack, and I think I want to give one of these a try this week, or the next couple of weeks, I should say. So, I don't know. It's not really shopping my stash, but it's up here, so I'm talking about it. Also, don't mind my dresser. I just wiped it off. Somebody got toothpaste on it. Gross. I want to actually look and see what I got here because I'll be honest, a lot of times I feel this weird like pressure to just choose something. And then I end up not really choosing anything that I want to be using. So, well, that's not always true. I don't know. It kind of was last time. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy using the Glam palette. I'm just going to say it. Okay. I know, sorry, I had to put my phone down so that I could get this beast out. This was in the very back of the drawer. So anyways, this is the Glamlight X Michaela palette. I have barely used this and I want to get some use out of it. So pulling that one in, and then I also want to use the BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin. So I've got those. I think I'm good with eyeshadow palettes then, because then I've also got my neutral Tartlet in Bloom. Holy macaroni. Okay, I'm not going to grab a primer because I've got a primer in my project pan and truly it's almost gone. I just want to use it up and be done with that sucker. For blush, yeah, I want this. This is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. It's gorgeous. And I like that you don't really necessarily have a cool tone, like that top, the pink moon shade in the top corner there, like that could potentially be cooler toned, but it also may just be a neutral. Also in this lighting, this is pulling really, really warm toned. It's not quite as warm toned as that looks. So I think we're good on blush then. For single shadows, I do want to pull in one. What is this one? Snakebite. I really like that one as a one and done. I'm going to grab Snakebite, but I'm also going to grab Frog, which is, I had this in a project pan last year. It was the 100 uses project pan, and I really enjoyed using it. Okay. Oh, look at these. This is, I don't know who came in here, but some makeup gremlin came in and destroyed my organization, obviously. Dude. I really want to grab that Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer because it's almost gone. But I'm not going to. I don't know why. Just because. I think for highlight, honestly, you guys, there's a part of me that wants to just focus. For highlight, there's a part of me that really just wants to focus on the project pan highlighter that I have, which is Ofra Rodeo Drive, which I'm never going to hit pan on, let's be real. But then another part of me is like, you're never going to hit pan on it, so you might as well choose something else. So I think I will. This is the Wet n Wild, I don't know what Precious Petals. This is also in that Project 100 Uses project pan. Is the packaging, oh, hi, there it is. The packaging is busted, but it does have a nice little like dip in it. And I don't know, maybe we'll make some progress on that guy. Once again, I need to get in here and declutter. And once again, I'm not. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to take this Nabla bronzer. I did recently purchase this. I think I got it as part of my Black Friday haul, and I do enjoy it. So I'm going to grab this. I have hit pan on the bronzer that's in my project pan, so that's super exciting. And that's part of why I feel okay grabbing another one. Okay, foundation, you know, part of me is just like, no, let's not, and say we did. The NYX foundation that I chose last time really didn't go that well. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is too yellow for me, especially this time of year. I was going to grab that Flower Beauty one, but I don't think so. I need to declutter. That is what I need to do, because there's a lot in here that I just don't like. I kind of want to grab those It Cosmetics suckers, but I won't. Oh my gosh. Some of these, I think for foundation, I'm just going to stick with what I got for my project pan and get it done, right? 22 products in 2022, like that's going to be intense, and I feel like foundation is an area that I can really hone in and focus on that. So we're just gonna stick with that. For lippies, I'm gonna grab this M Cosmetics. This is the, I don't know what it is. It's one of their lipsticks, their liquid lipsticks in the shade Nude Rose. It's a really pretty nude. And then I'm gonna grab the NYX, this is the Teddy Berry shade that I also featured in an Ulta try-on haul recently. I think I should be okay with just these two. I've got a balm that I can slap on if I'm feeling a little parched and want something a little bit more moisturizing. Yeah, just don't really feel the need to grab anything else at the moment. Okay, so here are the products that I chose for this rotation. I'm excited. I'm specifically very excited about the Michaela palette as well as Moon Prism. Both of them are a lot of fun to use. So yeah, I'm stoked. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up, subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.